I've been covering every single trial in D.C., whether it's Roger Stone, whether it's Steve Bannon, whether it's General Flynn, whether it's George Papadopoulos. The D.C. juries do not care. They are completely biased. They are completely in the tank. There is no such thing as the potential for a fair trial within the confines of the District of Columbia if you're a Republican or if you're even anywhere remotely associated with Trump, or if you are to the right of Chairman Mao. Right? If you're to the right of Chairman Mao, then guess what? You're going to be convicted over something like this. If you are brought up on charges, period, full stop. That's why they bring these charges where they do. So the whole point of the January 6th committee was to essentially taint the jury pool, to already believe that it was an insurrection. Then it was meant to taint jury pools all around the country because the DNC and legal challengers, they're going to do the same thing that Perkins Coie was doing all throughout 2020 to challenge the votes, to challenge the voting rules, to challenge the election rules. And they're going to walk around and say, how can you let this guy on the ballot because he has been convicted of seditious conspiracy? That'll be the charge. It'll be seditious conspiracy or something close to that. And Julie Kelly has done a fantastic yeoman's work of walking us through how it is that these statements and texts and conversations can be completely misconstrued as to believe that there was actually a seditious conspiracy to overthrow the United States government. Okay, do you get where I'm going with this? And this is very important, so you need to pay attention to the next thing I tell you. They are going to go to federal judges, and they're going to file these cases to knock Trump off the ballot. They're going to try to do so in the primary if they can get a conviction before the primaries are done. If not, they are going to do it in the general. And you don't have to take my word for it because, look, I've got the tweet right here, November 15th, 2022. I have the receipts. Norm Eisen. Hey, Trump, you think you're just going to waltz onto primary ballots? Think again. The 14th Amendment bars you. It says it right there. He laid it out in plain view for everyone to see. You can just go follow these people on Twitter. It's not like you don't and pull the receipts, right? How does Poso able to put all this together? It's this one simple trick called reading the words that they actually say. So this is the goal. And this has also been the goal for a number of challengers to Trump that we've seen go on throughout there. And go watch the Tucker interviews on Friday. All right. So many of those people disqualified themselves, as far as I'm concerned, disqualified themselves from office. So many of them also are seeing their poll numbers plummet, just absolutely plummet. Bottom of the basement. 14%, 10%. Single digits. You are flirting with single digits. Why would you not drop out of the race? And it's simple. Because they believe, as we told you on this program, and Richard Barris has told you on this program, that they are going around and they are telling donors that Trump won't be on the ballot, that Trump will be knocked out of the race by something else. Nobody, and I will tell you something right now. If you think you're going to win a campaign that way, if you think that you're going to win a primary that way, number one, shame on you. Number two, that will put such a bad taste in so many people's mouths because they will feel that you went along with this crooked government. They will feel that you went along with this crooked persecution of a former president, and they're not going to turn out for you. You'll turn out a lot of people, but you won't turn out enough, and you will end up with a Mitt Romney map. I'm just stating it. That's what's going to happen. That's the simple fact. So these electability arguments are ridiculous. They're ridiculous because of that simple fact. We tried this with McCain. We tried this with Romney. It was a complete and utter failure. Donald J. Trump showed us a way to win back the Rust Belt, including Pennsylvania. Okay? And you fought him tooth and nail every step of the way ever since. This is how you win. I've never seen the Republican Party so upset about winning. I never have.